Baller. For some, it's not even. A stadium and Manchester defunct. You're here today. It's a message.
What their mood is in the first 10 minutes or so. Start the visitors.
And it's Tellez aiming. Armstrong will try and deter Tellez. He's looking for Greenwood, and Greenwood was very alert there and got in front of Vestergaard and couldn't make the most of it. He was a lot sharper there than his opponent Mason Greenwood, but he couldn't finish it off. Warning there. Just trying to go the long way round, was stopped from doing so. The VAR. Van der Beek.
Looking for Fernandez where he doesn't get the space. But it's hobbling about for a time.
Tellez takes the kick. Maguire had peeled over Walcott. Adams comes towards it, pursued by Fred, who ends up winning it back. This is Rashford. Fernandez with eyes on goal.
Midfield, Manchester United really well.
Here's Tellez with the corner. Ward-Prowse, who has been shown a yellow.
And it's happened a few times where for them, and Southampton have.
Promising from Southampton, Walcott. And defend it, Linda. It was United. Relatively unprotected by his own colleagues as they look to swing this one in, and it's got a touch and they've scored, and Jan Bednarek is the man who got the vital touch. It's a routine goal for Manchester United to give away from a corner. The ball back in January. The sides. Rashford here looking
close there, just fouling Van der Beek.
Mayu was the block. Well, it was a sword. Spurs fifth. Here's Walker-Peters. And he got a deflection on its way through and skims against the post. And now they've got another corner to defend United.
Yeah, balance of the game.
Towards their line as Ward-Prowse looks to pull off in time. Again, he goes into that kind of by Tellez. Back to the corner taker. And Gineppo, lovely trick to get past Fernandez. Can he pull it back this time? He can. But it's tells for Manchester United at the moment is to concede another.
One-on-one. He's got
hold down. Oh, it's a mistake by McCarthy, giving it straight to Mason Greenwood. And Fernandez on the follow-up, and somehow McCarthy manages to repair the damage that he'd almost inflicted on his own team. Tremendous double save from the goalkeeper.
Well, the second save in particular was outstanding. Well, he's trying to pick out Romeo here, but...
The save from Greenwood had got away. Here's Gineppo. Left Fred behind, he goes down right on the edge of the box. And this is Ward-Prowse territory again.
Well, incredibly. I thought you were going to say Matt Letizia then.
It's a move level with Jamie Red and Frank. Ward-Prowse. Oh! Well, that's what practice makes perfect. David De Gea is distraught. He felt he'd got to it, but he couldn't keep it out. Such was the quality in hitting just the right area. But it's something that persistently pays off, and Manchester United here are in all sorts of trouble. Southampton dictating it. Gineppo goes for another one, and it's Armstrong on the follow-up.
You're right, they're all over the place, Manchester United. All over the shop. They could lose this game in the first half if they're not careful. I mean,
here's Moussa Djenepo finding some space.
oh,
Well, the referee not even convinced to give a free kick, and I think it was just outside.
season's gone hot and cold. Even Hasenhüttl.
Now Bertrand. Up for Manchester United here. They've twice been prized open. Edinson Cavani tribute to Cavani. He's temporarily today. Here's Moussa Djenepo laying it off to Theo Walcott. And Henderson with his first test hangs on.
Yeah.
Walcott with the effort. Eased out of it by Donny van der Beek, and Fernandes has freed Marcus Rashford, and Rashford goes through looking for the finish, and he's denied by Alex McCarthy. Southampton there looking at the linesman thinking that he should have been flagged offside anyway. Now Cavani. Fernandes pulls it back across, McCarthy gets there, it's Van der Beek. And Cavani lifts it over, but with the aid of a deflection that earns them a corner.
Well, again, they're just lacking that clinical edge today, Manchester United. I thought Donny van der Beek was going to have a go at goal. Instead, he tried.
Ward-Prowse. Here's Wan-Bissaka. Here's Cavani. And Fernandes offers Manchester United a lifeline.
Well, finally, United find the composure, the finishing touch, which has eluded them for the first hour.
Wan-Bissaka with the cross, Cavani's header! Well, he made something out of the seemingly impossible then.
Yeah, he did. It almost looked too high for him.
Familiar change from Ralph Hasenhüttl. He's doing now, it's Moussa Djenepo. Bruno Fernandes and Van der Beek, and Bednarek stretching, hurt himself actually to get there. Just Telles pulls out the corner, McCarthy comes and gets there. It's lined up for Fernandes to hit one, and it's turned in by Cavani. A diving header from the substitutes, and Manchester United have turned it round.
Mate, it's a poacher's effort, isn't it, from Cavani? It's a clever header as well, the way he's just glanced it to the left of
Late starting the second half, it was worth the wait. Here's Shea Adams. Good control and shot from him, but just off target. Telles, and of course, as the current era of the three subs. Williams, who's coming on, a player who's been Romeo, was a bit casual from him. Three to the left here of Fernandes, it's Rashford! He looked for Fred, and maybe he was a bit too unselfish for his own good there.
Yeah, trying to score the perfect goal perhaps. I thought it was perfectly set up for one of his whips with the right foot.
Young Frenchman, Ibrahima Diallo. Walcott, long. Just keep coming back at Southampton. Fernandes goes for the clever chip, and McCarthy, I think, was fairly confident from early on that that was going over. And they were in.
Vestergaard, Bednarek, they'd have to do a lot of defending out here today, and so it's proved. They've been stretched at times.
Rashford, Cavani! Exactly the kind of quality that they brought him in for. The second half super sub has turned.
Cavani.
Late winner for a super sub. A familiar tale in the history of Manchester United. He was a late arrival in the second half, Edinson Cavani, but